2024 Buick Envista Review, Luxury on a Budget. Typically, those looking for a new car must choose between their budget and any modicum of luxury, as the two rarely coexist. The compact Buick Envista aims to deliver on both counts. Starting at under $23,000 and with swoopy coupe-like looks, the Envista is Buick's cheapest car, but it doesn't necessarily feel like it, much like the classy Mazda CX-30 with which it competes on price. The Envista is larger than the subcompact Mazda, though. The wallet-friendly price does mean you have to make do with a gutless 1.2-liter turbocharged 3-pot, making only 137 horsepower, so you won't be getting anywhere in a hurry. Fortunately, the platform, shared with the Chevrolet Trax, allows for a comfortable and refined ride for a car in this segment. Anyone upgrading from the older Encore will find much to like about the Envista, but can the Buick's attributes overcome the unexciting driving experience? New for 2024. The Buick Envista crossover is an all-new arrival for the 2024 model year. It shares a platform and engine with the Chevrolet Trax, but packages it in a uniquely styled body and with Buick's more luxurious trimmings. It's the cheapest new Buick in the USA and has less traditional styling than the Encore GX. 2024 Buick Envista price, which one to buy? A starting price of only $22,400 will get you behind the wheel of the 2024 Buick Envista. This MSRP excludes a destination cost of $1,095. From there, expect to pay $24,100 for the Sport Touring, ST, and $28,600 for the Avenir. In this value-conscious segment, the base preferred is an appealing prospect. It comes with an 11-inch HD touchscreen, the Buick Driver Confidence suite of driver assists, and cloth/leatherette seats as standard. You can add a power moonroof or adaptive cruise control and still come in below the mid-range Sport Touring, which is also good value. The top Avenir has some appealing features, but its price starts to overlap with more powerful crossovers, which then nullifies the budget yet premium mission of the car. Interior and features. The same modern widescreen display highlights the interior of all trims, but the Envista's low price is reflected in some cheaper materials. The modern dashboard layout of the Buick Envista makes a positive first impression, especially at the price, with a bright touchscreen and digital driver's information center. Nicely finished materials higher up give way to cheaper, harder plastics in other areas, one of the signs that the Envista has been built to a price. But it's all logical and user-friendly, and smart packaging has freed up good interior space, even for those at the back. All models come with single-zone automatic climate control and keyless open/start, but you'll need to pay extra for items like a power-adjustable driver's seat or wireless charging. Space. Despite its compact proportions, interior space utilization is good inside the Buick Envista, making the most of the 106.3-inch wheelbase. In front, legroom and headroom won't be an issue for 6-footers, and the seats have comfortable cushioning. From here, drivers will also appreciate the clear outward view. At the back, the sloping roofline shaves about 2 inches from the headroom available in the front seats, so taller passengers will prefer sitting in front. Still, a 6-foot-tall human can easily sit behind a driver of the same height, and rear legroom is actually more spacious than in the larger Toyota RAV4. Cargo. Cargo space is adequate rather than exceptional, with 20.7 cubic feet of space behind the second row. All trims have a 60/40 split folding back seat that can be dropped to free up 42 cubes of total space. The available trunk volume is slightly hindered by the sloping roofline. In-cabin storage space includes door pockets and a glove box. The center section between the front occupants houses dual cup holders, a small open storage spot for your keys, and a central armrest with more stowage options. At the back, there is a standard seat back map pocket on the passenger side, with another one added on the driver's side on the Avenir. You'll also need to go for the top trim to get the fold-down rear seat armrest with dual cup holders. Materials and colors. The design of the 2024 Envista's cabin is classy, but the same can't be said of all the materials. Door panels have hard finishes that won't be kind to elbows, and not all the switchgear feels expensive. All models have a vinyl shift knob. These elements are balanced out by well-textured materials on top of the dashboard, and we have no qualms about the cloth/leatherette upholstery. The few interior colors on offer are attractive. The preferred cloth/leatherette seats come in ebony or ebony with slate interior accents. For the Sport Touring, there are full leatherette seats in ebony with Santorini blue stitching. The Avenir is the only trim with perforated leather upholstery in a choice of ebony with terracotta stitching or pebble gray with ebony, paired with whisper beige stitching. Features and infotainment. Standard Buick envista features include a 6-way manual driver's seat, a 4-way manual front passenger seat, single-zone automatic climate control, USB ports for charging devices, and Buick quiet tuning with active noise cancellation. Whether by upgrading to a better trim or adding a package, available equipment includes an 8-way power-adjustable driver's seat, remote start, keyless open, heated front seats, a heated steering wheel, and a keyless entry keypad. The infotainment system features an 11-inch touchscreen and an 8-inch digital gauge cluster grouped together in a single, curved panel. Connecting phones is easy thanks to Bluetooth for 2 devices or wireless operation of Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. All derivatives have Sirius XM with a 3-month platinum trial subscription, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and a 6-speaker sound system. Wireless device charging is available on the lower 2 trims and standard on the Avenir. Performance. Languid acceleration and no AWD option hold the envista back, but it's a generally easygoing, pleasant crossover to drive. One of the weaker aspects of the SUV becomes apparent in this area. All Buick envista variants make do with a 1.2-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine producing 137 HP and 162 lb-ft of torque. A 6-speed automatic transmission and front-wheel drive are standard, with no all-wheel drive alternative. The Buick envista's estimated 0 to 60 miles per hour time is 9.4 seconds, and you'll need a lot longer than that before it reaches its top speed. While the performance specs are weak on paper, the envista isn't terrible to drive, with the engine delivering adequate power around town and allowing the crossover to cruise comfortably on the highway. When more aggressive acceleration is required, the lack of power is felt, and the otherwise smooth automatic shifts become less refined. The suspension provides a smooth, quiet ride, and the envista does a commendable job of shutting out wind noise. Quick, easy steering is another plus point. As long as you aren't expecting a sporty drive, the envista acquits itself well. With its small, modestly powered engine, it comes as no surprise that Buick hasn't indicated a towing capacity for the crossover. Fuel efficiency. The small engine has to work quite hard to move the envista around, so the EPA's ratings of 28/32/30 mpg city/highway/combined are only average for a 1.2-liter. Consider the fact that the larger Toyota RAV4's 2.5-liter 4-cylinder is equally efficient in a mix of city and highway driving, and you'll see what we mean. The similarly priced Mazda CX-30 also has a 2.5L and is much more powerful, yet its gas mileage only trails the envista by 1 mpg combined in FWD guise. A fuel tank capacity of 13.2 gallons gives the envista a range of 396 miles. Safety. Local safety reviews of the Buick envista haven't taken place yet, but the standard safety suite is generous. There isn't a safety review of the Buick envista at the time of writing since it's so new. It should improve on the mostly good IIHS crash ratings attained by the Chevrolet Trax, however, since the cars share a platform. Every envista comes with the Buick Driver Confidence Suite that includes automatic emergency braking, front pedestrian braking, lane keep assist with lane departure warning, forward collision alert, a following distance indicator, and IntelliBeam automatic high beams. Besides this, the crossover has standard conventional cruise control, an HD rear view camera, hill start assist, a rear seat reminder, and 6 airbags. Available optionally across the range are adaptive cruise control, lane change alert with side blind zone alert, rear cross traffic alert, and rear park assist. Reliability. Reliability data on the Buick envista isn't available yet, as the vehicle hasn't been on sale for long. There are no early recalls, fortunately. Should anything go wrong, the warranty for 2024 Buick envista models runs for 3 years or 36,000 miles. There is a separate powertrain warranty for 5 years /60,000 miles, matched by roadside assistance for the same period/distance. One scheduled maintenance visit is included within the first 12 months of ownership.